Thank you and welcome, fellow Kofu Toastmasters and our very special guest. Today, I would like to share my experience as a leader in Toastmasters. I began Toastmasters 8 years ago in 2017, and I have held 4 officer roles: Vice President Membership, President, Vice President Education, and Secretary. So in my discussion of these roles, there is a common theme. I wonder if you can catch what the theme is. So please pay attention very carefully and try to guess what is the theme. So in my second year as a Toastmaster, I took on the role of Vice President Membership, also abbreviated as VPM, Vice President Membership, from 2018 to 2019. And when I started that role, I set a goal of attracting 8 new members. I told the whole club we'll have 8 new members. Sounded like a very lofty thing, or because sometimes it can be difficult. However, by the end of the year, we had 8 new members. And I also helped the club move to online agendas. So before that, the agenda was being calculated in Excel, and then somebody would have to edit a Word document. They had a template. They'd have to put everything into the Word document, and help the club move to an online system. So that made it very easy. People could just sign up for a role, or there were open roles. They could edit things. However, still the members of the club did not take initiative. So it was not a big, it was not as a big influence as it could have been. Then after that, I joined Kofu Toastmasters in the month that this club chartered in August 2019. And from 2021 to 2022, I served as the club president. And I set a goal of getting 10 new members. And we were actually able to achieve 10 new members. Although maybe we lost some members, and sometimes new members don't continue or renew, but we got the 10 new members. And we increased the membership by 5. So how did we get that? Every week, or not every week, but every meeting, almost every meeting, I reminded club members to invite their friends, invite their coworkers, invite their relatives. I always kept reminding, kept putting out the message that we want to attract new members, and so they should talk to people that they know about the club. One thing I didn't do well was hold enough officer meetings. So normally a club should have 1 officer meeting per month. And I think I did not hold officer meetings all that often. So I wish I would have held officer meetings more often, and we could have planned and organized club activities and things much better that way. Also, we did achieve 9 out of 10 club goals. So we became a President's Distinguished Club that year. There was one goal we didn't quite make, which was the officer training. So we need, there are 2 trainings each year, and we need at least 4 officers. No, we have 7, we need just 4 to attend. But the second training, we didn't get 4 attendees. So we only got 9 out of 10 club goals. And then the following year, I became the Vice President of Education from 2022 to 2023. Vice President of Education, also abbreviated VPE. And that year I worked very hard arranging the agenda. We asked members to volunteer for the roles. So it was a lot of work. As you know, we have the Easy Speak system where people could very easily take roles, but however, since that doesn't happen smoothly enough, that's why this year we are assigning the roles. We made a schedule in advance. And as the VPE, I also hosted the Zoom meetings using my employer's account because it's unlimited, so very convenient. So there's a lot to do as a Vice President of Education. Then the following year, I wasn't just a regular member. And then this year, from 2024 to 25, I have been the club secretary. And I have focused on supporting the Vice President of Education. And sometimes, we have to remind speakers to put in their speech title or send me the speech title, the project that they're doing. We have the assignment agenda where we can just assign the roles. However, sometimes people leave or what was planned before create some gaps, and we have to either assign those or ask people, can you be a speaker and stuff like that. So we've been working very hard this year as well as a secretary. Normally, secretary position is not that involved, but I think it's appropriate because secretary does what? Records, right? Records the meeting. There's a lot of, secretarial work. So I think it's appropriate having for me as secretary to be able to do that, filling out the agenda or whatnot. I should have sent out more meeting reports. I did for the last meeting, something maybe I should have been doing for the whole time. However, our wonderful BPPR this year, Toastmaster Aihara, has been creating quite detailed and extensive reports, putting them on Facebook. And I'm sure that has stimulated some people as they read those reports and we get likes on our Facebook account. So does anybody notice the common theme within my speech? Probably not. The theme is communication. So what I have realized from being a leader in Toastmasters is that in order for our club to be successful, we need to communicate well. And a lot of our communication is online or through email. So what does it mean to communicate well? Well, if you receive an email from somebody, if you can reply quickly, that's communicating pretty well. Because waiting for replies, waiting for answers or people to respond, that stops the communication, right? I think in the old days, before email, Toastmasters had to call each other. If they didn't have, someone canceled, right? People might cancel the role. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't make it. So they would call each other. I think that's probably the most effective way because obviously you'll get an answer right away. And so it can be a little more difficult in today's world with all the easy tools that we have. However, there can be delays because we're not speaking directly to each other. That's why we need to work on our communication skills, because a successful club communicates very smoothly, and things will get done that way. Whereas an unsuccessful club would be waiting for people to respond and everything. So very important to be a good communicator, and that is what I've learned as a leader in Toastmasters. Thank you.